against UCLA.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cutler.
Right.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead.
That people funny. I mean, not necessarily bad people on the show.
And that is plenty to give him a first down.
They be in denial.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year.
Like Shorty on here said,
late in the season,
she said, I'm the most beautiful. I believe I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm Beyonce.
Continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
At least 450.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
And she pee on herself. She said at least 14 down.
Gets away from one.
Makes
the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right.
Anyway, this is my first year with Maryland. I was with Troy for about, I want to say 5 years. Couldn't win a chip for nothing until I decided to leave. I'm like, all right, like, and I spent a minute deciding, like, yo, am I going to leave here or because I'm just tired of having 5-star recruits and then losing them like in the last few weeks of the season because these schools are coming and just say, so all right, I'm going to stay here go crazy with this team and this small conference and lose out. I'll switch to a different team. I got a job offer from Maryland. I also got a job offer from Penn State, but I didn't want Penn State. Their roster was already like a 90+ overall, and I wanted to.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I just like I wanted to go and still have a little bit of a challenge. I didn't want to go and just have fun. But we started the season out I want to say 7-0. We're on a 2-game losing streak right now.
If this dude were a kitchen
you know, the Big Ten. Big Ten got a lot of talent.
Your in-laws would never come back to your house.
I think he just lost to USC. He lost to somebody
anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And he never had a chance
to make it harder for me
cold as soon as he got it.
With this team, I'm just letting
to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Offensive coordinator pick the plays.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the right. Oh, they really
but that animation got to fucking go, where niggas look like they broke their fucking back every time they try to catch a ball and somebody hit. Like, if you're running one direction, how the fuck would a hit affect you that much that you drop the ball when you're running in that direction, but they hit you? They're going fast enough to hit you so hard that you still have a crazy impact when you're going the same direction that they hit you. That doesn't make sense to me.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
But anyway,
guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore.
Yeah, did like 5 years at Troy, decided to finally leave, and ironically, the year that we leave, I win the chip. We were undefeated with 17-0 because, you know, Troy didn't small conference, so they never get that big time. So it's always 4 games in the playoff. But we did it. and then switch to Maryland. And Maryland got some players, but you know, Maryland's not a top tier program. So we walked into they said it was a downgrade. They said this job was a downgrade from where I was at. So just imagine. And then this nigga coming fucking down.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
But
couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
We finally get a chip with Troy. The first ring.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds
now we're in Maryland, 7-2.
On that play.
Both losses are conference losses. So I doubt we're gonna be in the chip unless we win out. But winning out is looking too crazy.
Breaks into the open.
Okay.
Inside the 30.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
And that's
we will take it. And just like that,
the ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Yeah, Maryland got some players. The one that just picked up the ball and ran that back, he's actually a transfer that I recruited and brought in.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Brash, McCracken is also a transfer.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. He's done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
When you talk about versatility in the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Get it out on the screen. Moving past, he smashes his way through again. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That should have been.
And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
It is what it is.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there.
He didn't get it.
Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That's amazing that he didn't get it here.
They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
I want to say,
and sticking to the run. A lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
That's how you say it. He's actually a better overall, but
he makes the grab.
This offense has to work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline, you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
He's not the best
overall. He's
not the fastest.
Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the ground, it's Valentine. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather.
We're still going to have to get stopped.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I think I have...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I had a recruit okay, I remember I lost against Penn State.
Pulls and fires
and I have recruits coming,
and a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
We got tutored by USC. We lost to Penn State, but we got tutored by
quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
And we don't even fucking catch him. But what kind of fucking defense was that? Came in and literally cut off the corner that was guarding that route. The safety came down and basically gave that nigga a touchdown.
On the resume and about to go to 10-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down.
Okay.
Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sideline, it's Valentine.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bears the pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture.
I get stuck on our center and we don't.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Bruins buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Oh, he's got a chance. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage,
basically our playoff hopes are done.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
Because the QB can
and this will be incomplete.
Dots like that.
There forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal.
Beyond
separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline.
He's throwing these fucking dots, bro. Like dots.
The 47. The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. They knew they held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Choosing the plays that the coordinators give us. Kind of restricts us in a way. It makes it a little bit more challenging. I said 7-3. We're not going to be ranked anymore. We actually signed a fucking recruit, a 5-star recruit off that game. That's crazy. But as you can see, we lost out on a couple because of that game as well. Yep, not ranked anymore. Look at the conference standings. Yeah, we're cooked. We're done. All of our losses are to these top 3 teams right here. That hurts. Look at our recruits. Georgia blocked out. Blocked out. We're gonna lose out on him because we can't schedule a visit for him. So we're fucked there. And you can see my recruiting average is still kind of trash. Even though I left and went to a bigger team, my recruiting average is still trash. But we're still leading for Pops. But he's not committing nowhere yet because he's not even he didn't even cut it down to his top 5. This running back, we could get him if we want. I just don't feel like we should. He has no abilities, no mentals. Best case scenario, he's a star or elite, but he has no speed, okay acceleration. Like, I just don't feel like it's necessary to put shit on him. Here, we about to lose out to fucking Ole Miss. playing style, we don't get enough passing yards. So, down on him right now. This guy would definitely put more into, since we have him. And we have that 5. That's another thing. Switching to Maryland, I've had crazy pipeline increases. The best I probably had with Troy, I want to say, is a 2, maybe a 3, maybe a couple 3s. But Maryland, seeing a lot more 5s, a lot more 5s. So you got a 5 pipe down here. You play careful. Pretty decent. Right, cut in. Not cut. Stars. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. One, but we're kind of far back. Just because of how we've been playing. I don't know if we'll be able to see one offer him. I don't even want to scout that other fucking free safeties. I don't know. Alright, 3-game losing streak. Let's see if we can bounce back and do something against Nebraska.
My goal is to lose 20 pounds. And I'm honestly... The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the game.
An update on the Big John show.
And
this
he's
lady's
going to bring it out.
Because she needs to lose 20 pounds in a month.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cornhuskers offense
She's almost
will
500
start this
pounds,
game
crying
off with
about
the
having
football.
20 pounds.
And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
You know,
well,
Dr.
I know,
now
having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right
Dr.
reads,
Proctor,
showed off his arm
I think he's the one that was helping out the 1,000-pound
down
sisters.
the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's
the name
excited to
sounds
take
hella
on this defense
familiar.
today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes.
Look at this shit, bro. What is this? What is this?
Touchdown,
what is
Nebraska.
this?
He found some open space
What is
and
this?
turned on the Jets.
I think they just showed everybody that they had business. What is this? It must be the business. It must be the business.
Hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone, and they punch this defense right in the mouth.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be
all
able to
that
throw the
crying
football, Jesse,
about
and
losing
hit a
20
guy in
pounds, you end
stride
up losing
so he
damn
can
near
get run
40.
after the catch
Like,
and get in the
you
end zone.
that big, it ain't
Nice
that
job
hard.
by the
You miss 1 million.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Dropping back, it's Jamison. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Slow right now.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's got him. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Huskers are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It'll be 3rd and long.
6.
From the gun, wants to pass. Still in the pocket.
Bro, like they run around all crazy and also they stop and just like come the fuck on. You're back there running around and all of a sudden you just like you got eyes and just boom.
Goalposts have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
He's a breaking tackle.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season.
First team all conference.
For this guy to stay healthy.
Yeah, and that nigga to not get in the end zone.
Because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And you know the standard is indisputable. Into the end zone he goes.
And we can't tackle the motherfucker. Clean shot on the nigga. We can't tackle him.
Touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the South's oldest rivalry has written another chapter between the Tar Heels and Cavaliers, and here's the result. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Like I said,
and they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
User. That wasn't a user.
That was not after
getting
the completion. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
That nigga by himself.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return.
I like the blitz on early downs, just because early downs are more fun to run in, especially how this thing is.
Scanning the field, it's Jamison. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side.
I like the blitz on early
Coming out,
downs.
attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Basically live to die by that.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation across his face and then secures the catch.
Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Let's see. I feel like these running backs getting it.
Quick release on the RPO. Ball down.
He was able to complete that. Did you see how he caught that?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Forced out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
That wasn't even a
spot.
Let's
take a minute to talk about Maryland. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
The give to the left. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a crease. It's Valentine. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Makes a grab on the shot. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Yeah, 2 return touchdowns.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored.
Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they did tack on the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Jamison.
Oh, nigga just fell down.
Like right, complete. Just what they were.
Who's going to throw the 87 wide open? My nigga just fell.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle.
Oh, how is this routing up, my God? Like,
they got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Like, my niggas was genuinely confused.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Deep in his own end. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Find some fresh air. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Hauls it in. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Maryland! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the ground with the back. Brings into the open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass, it's Jamison. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
All right,
kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Wilcox. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And off from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football.
He tries to take
Why?
the top off.
Why did it
incomplete? They were just trying to move the chain.
open to the outside shoulder and then throw it inside?
It's fourth down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Got his man quickly. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Eating, bro. You eating.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play.
There we go. Use alert. We got so lucky there. He passed that so late. He had him wide open for a minute.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
Take a shot here. We're pressing.
Looking downfield on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? those two have already hooked up for 2.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. Got him in the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that. Because of his speed, you saw in that blitz, they had no shot at blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Fires to the right.
God.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep at its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they make the tackle.
He said it's right. He said if I give up, I'm going to die. He said it's right.
Rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the boot, looking for his man. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people
3rd and long,
game. Like, you know this game is over.
Like 4-4.
Not a lot to gain from it.
For
some
what?
try to throw the ball
Why?
deep,
Why
to
would
make
you
plays.
do that?
They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive.
There he goes.
Crazy pick play.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to it. Got to ruffle those feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Jamison. Looking for a deep man. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
He's running like that. Why should he not get
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire.
Bro, what the fuck
and
was
the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them.
He uncorks one
God.
Seems like
that was good.
That is just a gargantuan play as
they got a score.
Maybe
and then
this
they got
will
to
breathe
get the
a
ball.
little
But
life
they got
into
all
this
3
offense, which has been
timeouts, so
flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
we'll see
They'll move the tight end.
how long it takes them to score here.
Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
There we go. That was all. I didn't mean to bring that out.
Knocked down at the 3, and he was trying to take that interception to the house. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Bro, these injury timeouts, they gotta get rid of these.
Man down on the play as
These
the
injury
officials take a
timeouts
break to
be
let him be checked
saving
out.
teams.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Straight saving.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone.
Running right now, but nope, there.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Great place to start for this offense.
So fucking convenient.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
The clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Getting set for the point after. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked.
And another thing about leaving, I have left my coaches. I had an OC and BC with A- and A prestige. One was one was a tactician, so we get 900 bonus points for each win. I think both of them are actually that. So if after every win, I'm getting like 2,300 XP. But now I'm here, and I got my shitty coaches. I mean, the prospect joint with a win, okay. That would definitely be a bonus. But we lost against Penn State, and we had like 3 people visiting that game. I think we got one more visit coming up. I think it's actually next week, week 13. And then, because I think that's like our last. Yeah, this week is our last game. Then obviously we're not going to be in the conference yet. So we'll have a bowl game, and then we'll have the off season. You see, we lost out on a couple recruits. Losing out more and more on recruits. We jumped up the first with this wide receiver. I like that. I really like that. Look at his. He's 6'3", 197. freshman coming in. He's gonna get points. He got a great release, able to catch. He's 5-star. Look, he's the number 2 recruit in the nation. Number 1 in his position, number 2 recruit in the nation. He's gonna be tough. But I feel like Indiana's gonna pull some sort of trick out their ass since they have a tier 4, and it's just gonna give them it. What's hurting Indiana right now might be the championship contender. That's probably why we jumped up ahead of them. But other than that, I don't see how we're competing. Alright, so we jumped up first on him. Nothing on him, but we have all these extra points. I don't need slow people in our secondary. I really don't. Slow, but if it's depth, we'll take it. This I gave him the contract, no points. So I want to go all out on him. Playing time and brand exposure. So we may be able to figure out what he likes. But we may not have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough to know what he is exactly. So, she has her weigh-in with Dr. Proctor in a few days, and if she hasn't got you what happened here that we done? Alright, so we'll put him back up. Alright, so we slow. There's a lot of acceleration. Top 25 ain't bad. He wasn't even cutting this up. I don't even think against UCLA this one, but they jumped up first. Jeez. Still holding it down, coming last season. All right.
Well, just I wouldn't be completely honest. Know about the game.
There's nobody in conference. Nah, we should have somebody for the returner of the year. Okay, so we got one for kicker. 13 years. If I say Wilcox, he has to be number one. Has to. As you see, he's only a sophomore. Red shirt gadget guy. Let's look at his ratings. Look at that quick. Alright, let's see what over. He's only a normal, but he's gonna go up to impact after this season. So get a little more skill points, but off season we're definitely gonna upgrade maybe his hands, but we're definitely gonna upgrade his route running. Probably elusiveness as well. Just cause the more shifty he gets, he'll be crazy. I feel like I don't really need to increase that right now, just depending on how many points we get with him.